Hello, and welcome to the tutorial on formatting output in Java. So the next question is, when do you need to worry about formatting your output? It's a good idea to always think about what the output's going to look like to the end user, especially when you're printing maybe a price of an item. You want to make sure that when you calculate any kind of decimal points, that if it's a price, you only want to go to 2 decimal points of precision. Sometimes you want things to line up real nicely, so you might want to control the field width so that if you wanted to print a table, everything lines up. The syntax for formatting your output looks like this: system.out.printf. The printf stands for print with formatting. In the parentheses, you give it the variables, which is your format string, we'll talk about what that comprises in a minute, and your variable list. All right, let's take a look at how we use the printf function. The first example here shows how you print out the cost of a gallon of gas. The %3 will allow for 3 positions for the dollar amount. The 0.2 gives us 2 decimal points worth of precision, and the F is used because this is a floating point number containing decimal points. The next example is the hourly wage. The only difference here is that instead of using %3, we want to allow for an extra space as far as the dollars go, so we use $4. And you can see it prints out the hourly wage is $. It allows 4 positions for the dollar, which is 12.35. The next example shows how to set it up to print out an integer value and give it a certain amount of spaces. So this example says the person was $3D years old. So 3D will allow 3 digits for the integer value. And in the example you can see it helps line up the values for the age. The person was 11 years old, the person was 5 years old, the person was 101 years old. All right, why don't you stop here and give it a try. Open up NetBeans and create a Java program that just prints these 3 statements exactly as you see here. You might be wondering what happens if you want to use the formatting for more than one value in a print statement. Well, here's an example. System.out.printf. It prints the string gallons. It allows 2 decimal points to be provided for the gallons. It prints cost per gallon with 2 places for the $, 2 places for the cents, total cost, 3 places for the $, and again a precision of 2 for the decimal points. Then it lists gallons, cost per gallon, and total cost. I do want to mention that the printf statement does not automatically give you a blank line after it's done printing, so you'll need to add a print line to your code. Here is some sample output from that printf statement. Notice that the variable gallons had 15, the cost per gallon had 3.78, and the total cost had 56.70. I hope this helps you to understand better about how to format output with multiple values in a single printf statement. Okay, well, now that you've gone over how to format output, it's your turn to try it. So here's two ideas for a program. The first one is going to print the value of 10.0 divided by 6.0. Pretty straightforward, but try it the first time without any formatting, then apply the formatting to only print to 2 decimal positions. Notice the difference. The second program, you want to ask the user to input some values, specifically the gallons of gas in the tank of a car, the fuel efficiency in miles per gallon, and the price of gas per gallon. Then you're going to print out the cost per 100 miles and how far the car can go with the gas in the tank. Use formatting to properly align your answer and keep your values to 2 decimals of precision. Well, good luck, and I hope this helped.